Hey guys, Buster Photo here with another camera review how-to. Today I have, sorry for that camera shake, I just kicked my tripod. Today I have the Nikon N80, which I'm not sure why it's so cheap and unpopular, it seems. I mean, I paid $12 including shipping from this on eBay, and this one is in mint condition. And I'm not sure why it's so unpopular because you can use your G lenses for this, and it works great. I mean, I've shot beautiful shots with this camera, and I can use all my modern lenses, all my G lenses. I have the 85mm 1.8 G on there right now. Yeah, let's go over it, man. So just starting from the front, you have your aperture selection dial, you have your depth of field preview, focusing selection from manual, single to continuous, of course your lens release button. Yeah, let's go to the top of this thing now, man. So right here you have manual aperture priority, shutter priority, and then program. And then if you can check here, let's turn this bad boy on. You can, sorry, it's got to be in manual. There's no film in there, which why no ISO is coming out. But this will automatically read your film roll, so it should come out here, ISO. And then you have, so let's zoom in on that actually. You have a single, you have to press this button to change it. Single, continuous, timer, and then double exposure on this one. I've tried the double exposure on mine, it works beautifully. Over here you have your, let's put it in manual. You have your little info LCD right there. And this is the G lens, and look at that, works perfectly with this camera. Which surprises me why so many, like, these are so cheap. I mean, the F100 is a much better camera, but this one's just as capable, man. I mean, it's got 1/4000th of a second. It's got 30-second, all the way down to 30 seconds. And then of course bulb. Yeah, man, for people that want to get into film cameras, and from anyone coming from Nikon Digital, all your Nikon modern lenses will work with this camera. So it's such an easy transition for anyone who wants to play around with film. But yeah, you have your LCD illumination button there. I think you can see some of that green. Off on, of course, shutter release. You have your I think flash compensation and exposure compensation buttons there. And then moving towards the back, you have your option for bracketing, flash options, which will fire up right there. You know, red eye, slow, rear, all that good stuff. I'm sorry, here on the side you have your flash button. Works perfectly. And like, I find that this flash with film gives it that really great old school family photos look if you're born, you know, like I am, from a kid from the 80s. So all my family pictures have a little cheap flash, and it really gives that vintage feel. I really like this little onboard flash, man. Like, I hate the flashes on my digital cameras, but this one with some 400 speed film, I mean, you have that really great vintage look. Anyways, moving back towards the back of the camera, you have your metering. You have spot metering, you have matrix, and then center weighted metering. Let's bring that back. Auto exposure lock, autofocus lock. I wish the only thing that this one doesn't have, and the F100 has is the autofocus on button, but you know, it's pretty easy to focus with this. You just half press it, hold that down, recompose, fire. This does have focus points on this camera, which again, I'm like, man, it's such a sweet camera. It has 5 focus points, and then that's the lock. So right there, you see a little L, it's locked. Release that, and then, and then you can move around your focus point. I thought it would show up right there, but it does show up on the inside. And then right here, you have, oh man, that was a little tough to move. You have your, maybe now it'll move. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So you have a single point focusing, and then you have like automatic focusing, where it tries to figure out what you're trying to focus with. But I like, you know, I like selecting my focus point. On the side, we have the film release door. Pretty basic stuff. Back here, just load it like you do any other camera. Actually, that's not true. You just bring the film all the way there. I would load film into this to demonstrate, but it's gonna, I don't want this to wind it all the way back, because it's such a pain to get my test film usable again when I have to dig the film back out, because I have like a little fully ruined roll of film. But I don't particularly want to use that today. So it's pretty just easy. Put your film in there, bring it over to that red line, lay it down, close it, and it will advance automatically. And then when you're done, you can just hold this button down and this one, and then it'll rewind the film for you. But yeah, man, fully capable camera. Definitely the poor man's F100. I mean, this can do almost everything the F100 can, and pretty much it's up to your glass how your pictures come out really, and the kind of film you use. But yeah, if you come across an N80, man, pick it up. I mean, it's a great camera. I'm not sure, there's not that many other film cameras you can use G lenses for. I mean, you have your F6, which is super expensive unless you find a really good deal on it. You have your Nikon F5, which again is really hard to find a good price for, and that's a beast of a camera. And then you have your F100, which I own, which is a beautiful camera, and then your N80, and then the F4. I have an F4. You can use it with a G lens, but only in shutter priority. So there's not that many options for using G lenses or modern lenses. So the N80 is a super deal, man. I mean, you can go on eBay and find them for super cheap. So yeah, I highly suggest you guys do. That's your autofocus light assist. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the N80. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I got tons of more videos coming out about cameras. Let me know if I got anything wrong in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, have a nice day.